does not want to wear
We got some VIP late claims.
He does not want to wear this.
Because I put up some late pictures. They're dressing the dog still. It's been a dressing the dog kind of.
He can just do those jackets.
Please just put it on the please just put it on the dog. I mean,
he won't wear it.
He's a dog. He doesn't get dressed by himself. You have to shove his paws in it.
His little jacket.
What's going on here?
He's fine in his little jacket.
What is going on here?
I wanted him to wear his little Marty McFly
Don't be
outfit.
trying to dress the dog, but she seems to want him to get into it by himself.
Well, no, he won't.
Like
I'm not going to force the dog.
Listen.
Then you're not going to get.
Hi, everyone.
I'm not going to force.
Welcome.
You don't have to brutally.
We're forcing dogs to get dressed here on Farpoint.
He loves it.
Bartertown.
You don't have to brutally force him, but you do have to kind of guide his paws into the holes.
He's
like
fine.
he doesn't do this every day.
I think she's a little too nervous to do it.
That's wrong.
All right.
You buttoned it. You don't have to button it.
So. This is Bartertown, I promise. This isn't doggy dress-up day.
No, it's doggy dress-up day.
All right. I got a couple things that we got to pull for VIPs. We have a VIP group who got to claim some of this early. They got to see it early.
Yeah.
Which is super cool, and we appreciate you guys very much. What a weekend we've had.
Which we're going to talk about, which is why Tucker is trying to get into his Tucker McFly outfit.
Welcome VIPs. Welcome friends. I am Justin. That's my wife Penelope with the dog Tucker. Behind the counter is Tucker's handler, our handler, the person who runs the show here, Kermit, a.k.a. Selena, Penelope's sister.
Oh, shit, where's the bell?
The bell is somewhere back there. The bell, speaking of the bell, this is a claim sale. We're going to be showing you some toys, random items. Who knows? God knows what we're going to be showing you guys. And the way this works is if you're interested in one of the things we're going to sell, we will show it to you on one of our cameras. We will say a price. The price typically includes free shipping in the U.S. unless it's a very large thing. And then we have to charge actual shipping, or if you're out overseas. If you're a VIP, you get free shipping.
Yeah, I have an item here that I'll ship it to a VIP for free. I'm not shipping it to anybody else.
We get it.
That kind of thing.
So if you're interested in becoming a VIP, there is a link for our VIP page.
It is, Selena. It's there. If you click on the Patreon thing.
Speaking of VIPs, today we reminded very late.
It didn't come
thank
up.
God Selena reminded us.
Yeah, I tried that earlier.
Speaking of VIPs,
you have to drag it. Never mind. Sorry.
Can you put his jacket on?
No, he's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, I can go?
Yeah, you can go. Sorry, there's a lot going on. I don't know if you noticed.
Speaking of VIPs, today is the first Bartertown of the month, which means we're going to bring up the wheel of Tucky Bucks at some point today.
Which right? I had to throw together at the last minute.
Well, we forgot it was the first. Thank God Selena reminded us.
I did. Yeah, I totally forgot. But then you let me just mess around in the back for 20 minutes, and finally, 2 seconds left. Do it now.
So Tucky Bucks is, if you're a VIP, the first of every month, we spin the wheel, and if it lands on you, for every...
The first Bartertown of every month.
First Bartertown of every month, yeah. So there are different tiers of VIPs. For the first tier, for every $5 you spend on your tier, you get one chance. So bottom tier is $5 for a month to be a VIP. You get a chance. Next tier up is 25, so you get 5 chances, and so on and so forth. If you go to the VIP, you'll understand what we're talking about.
So to put the link in, it's patreon.com/farpointtoys. Since we can't bring it up because it's in the wrong order.
Here's the link. Selena's bringing it up.
It's a great group of amazing people. They get early dibs on stuff.
Of the best people.
Which reminds me, what did we get? Did?
The Kimseys have claimed the complete Dagobah.
What was the price on that?
I'd rather not.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just write a question mark, I guess. All right. That's fair.
Somebody said.
Is it in the VIP group?
Somebody said Tucky's Tucky's the same scale as the Shogun Warrior.
He is. They're friends.
Yeah, that's about right.
He's like his Steve.
Whose observation that was? I can scroll back.
All right.
That was Hank's observation.
In the VIP group. Any other last minute claims?
Andrew needs a price on something.
Oh, that's fun.
So I'm just going to look at that real quick. Okay. So after we pull this VIP stuff, we're going to show you an item. You're going to see it on the camera. We'll give it for instance.
All right, I got my...
I think all this Star Wars stuff is in boxes and it's complete, but all the POPs, all the proof of purchases have been cut from the boxes. So the boxes still display well. It just makes it so it's an affordable thing instead of being... Once there's, if there's no inserts, if there's an insert and a proof of purchase is there, it's like 3 times the amount. That PDT 8 is with the nice box. All flaps are there. Like I said, the proof of purchase has been cut because somebody ordered something. And instructions are there. All the stickers are nice. And how much is that?
PDT-8 was $30.
So that's $30, and that includes free shipping in the U.S. We have to charge actual shipping. And if someone claims it, you're going to hear this noise. We'll do it right now. That's the bell. Oh, well.
And that bell ring turned out to be legit.
There you go. So that bell ring means someone claimed it. And who was it, Selena?
It means stop talking.
Yeah.
Andrew CZ claiming PDT-8.
All right. Thank you, Andrew. And I got to get Andrew. Andrew has dibs on the price of the MTV because he asked in a VIP group.
And like, I want my MTV.
It is an MTV, but it came out before the channel. So same deal with the MTV. It's complete and it's actually, look how white that is.
Spin it a little. There you go.
Spin it to win.
They're usually a little yellowed. That is beautiful white with nice
you
stickers.
can just see Tucky's face. He's poking.
Again, the POP has been
Tucky's peeking. Look at the peeker.
Cut from
out.
that. Yeah.
At least turn his jacket over the chair so they can see it.
So Marty wears different versions of his outfit at different times in the movie. Sometimes he's just wearing his t-shirt. Sometimes he has his t-shirt and his checkered shirt with the suspenders. Sometimes he has all that and the jacket, and sometimes he has all that and the vest.
MTV.
So he's fine in all of the different incarnations of his outfit. In case you guys don't follow us on social media, which you should be doing, I got to meet Michael J. Fox yesterday, and I'm still like not over it, like emotionally. I'll let Justin sell a few more things before I talk too much more about it.
So listen, Andrew's first. So Andrew, pay attention. You got dibs because you're a VIP. I'm not just going to put it in a VIP group. So if you don't want it, you could say pass, and it can go on to the next person that claims it, or just everybody can claim if they want it, and then the first person that says claim gets it if Andrew passes.
Andrew gets dibs.
So for the MTV 7 with the nice box cut pop though, and it's nice and white. What did we do the PDA for?
30.
Same thing, $30.
So Andrew's got dibs.
Yep.
Andrew, let us know if you want to puff or pass.
Now that should be. I'm going to check the VIP group, and that should be it for the VIP claims.
Are you sure? I see a lot of comments here.
I'm going back through just to make sure.
That's a claim from Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew. Andrew had a great time at our show. All right, I think that's all the claims.
I feel like everybody.
I'm going to pull these real quick so we can put more stuff.
Penelope thinks the dog should dress himself. No, I don't, but I'm not going to like grab him and jam his hands.
Penelope has never been a dog owner, so she doesn't know what you can and can't do with a dog.
I know what I cannot do with a dog, and that is use and abuse him.
You can put a jacket on him without it being abusive.
Not if he's struggling and obviously doesn't want it on.
Clearly, you never dressed you as an infant.
He's good. He's totally chill in his little pop collar. He looks very chill.
The pop collar is very 80s.
It is very 80s. This whole jacket. So if you guys did not get the 2023 Tucker cosplay calendar, you really missed out because July is Tuck to the future. It's Tucky McFly.
Well, that worked out well, didn't it? Oh, that's July. That's next month. But still, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we did that because of Harry and Doc Brown's Doc Brown Day on July 31st. Yeah, Tucker's fine.
All right, man. That's a nice pile of stuff that got claimed.
That is a fantastic pile of stuff. Listen, our VIPs.
All right.
Always get to
got some G.I. Joes, some complete Joes here. We can start with Blowtorch. He's complete. Nice shape. Standing on a Star Wars stand. Complete Blowtorch. You know, no repro parts, no issues. I'm not gonna say if he has cracked elbows or not. Just assume he does because every G.I. Joe that's been played with has a cracked elbow. It doesn't affect the G.I. Joe. They're not broken. It's just the way they were. $20 complete shipped Blowtorch. Next to him is Thrasher, the Thunder Machine driver, a Dreadnought, one of my favorites. Also $20. If you're claiming, you have to say the word claim and the name of the thing you're claiming so we know what you're talking about. Don't just say a name because we'll think you're just being enthusiastic. Like, yeah, Thrasher. So, and then also Barbecue complete with his little gun. The little gun is there with the hose. $20. So these Joes are $20 across the board. If anybody wants them, just claim and the name of the Joe.
One more thing that we might have missed in the group, unless I'm not seeing something. You had said the Snowspeeder was pending, but I think the Kimseys were interested. They passed, which means
Andrew wanted it, but he said, "Oh, okay." So I don't think he wanted it.
Okay.
I took that as he would have said claim if
All right. Well, Andrew,
next.
just so you know, it was passed on. So if you're interested, it is available. If not, no sweat. I just want to make sure you got your dibs.
Shit, let's put it up. Look how nice this Snowspeeder. This collection, he cut all the pops in the boxes, which every kid did.
He obviously mailed away for something.
This is not discolored. It is very nice. Original rope with the tow rope. I didn't test it, but the battery compartment's nice and clean. I didn't feel like sitting here with the batteries and testing everything. So bonus if it works.
Yeah, we would price it as though it didn't work, and if it does work, then bonus for you, and you got a good deal. Even better deal than you
I don't
thought.
feel like even opening it.
Snow speeder.
Dude, the stickers on the bottom. That's so rarely there. So the Snow Speeder.
Andrew would like to know if he can claim the snow speeder.
Absolutely.
Based off
Absolutely.
the VIP. Based off
And
the
the VIP price is still available to you.
Andrew,
All right.
no sweat.
Well, that's what happens when you're a VIP. We didn't have to say a price because he knew what was up.
Listen, our VIPs get dibs on, I would say, 80 to 90% of the stuff.
Andrew did good at the show, so he's...
Listen, I love, if that's the case, I love that it's recycling that way. We had a free show.
He sold a bunch of stuff he didn't want.
Exactly. People came, set up, did okay, and now they're buying stuff from us. I love that. I can take that. Even though I have Tucker on my lap.
Thank you, Drew.
I can take that.
Appreciate it. Oh, I didn't even get to this. This is the Star Wars mail away.
Oh, is that... No, I was going to say, is that what he mailed away for? Obviously not.
That's the mail away stand. Oh, maybe. I don't know. No, because this stuff that came up before
Yeah, it would have been
some of the stuff.
I had one of those. I got it at a yard sale.
It's the cardboard back piece is really nice. There's no fold marks.
It's not nicer than the one in the museum, is it?
I don't know if the museum was not around. None of the pegs are broken. All the little stands work and spin, and there's nothing broken there. No gears underneath are broken. The only issue is, you can see it right there, is on the other side, is the front label is torn a little bit, and that's it's very typical.
Oh, you heard
it's actually in nice shape for what it is. Look this up. It's a rare piece. $200 shipped. $200.
200 big ones on that bad boy?
Yep.
Dang,
that's a good deal.
mail away stand, $200.
So what we could do is go get
You
like
You trying to get down?
a bunch of the
I gave him a snack and I was like, all right, I have no reason to stand here anymore.
original 12.
Oh, look at him walking in his little jacket. Sorry, I'm
Alright, I gotta go to camera 3 real quick. We gotta check out Tucker real quick.
And then you can ring the bell.
Look at him in his little jacket. Ringing the bell for Rob Fane. Let me get back on the right camera.
Rob
Rob,
knows what's
thank
up.
you. Thank you for all the bags you dropped off.
Oh yeah,
was
sorry
that
we missed
today?
you.
Yeah, sorry we missed you. We've had a whirlwind weekend.
But we have.
Whirlwind.
Penelope came and met my car club.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm not a car person, so I feel like totally like... And when I say I'm not a car person...
But it wasn't like all cars all the time.
It was 99% cars. But when I say I'm not a car person, what I don't mean is... You know, I drive a car, but I'm not really into cars. I have never driven a car in my life. I'm 43 years old. Never driven a car. That's how much of a non-car person I am.
Can barely identify the parts.
I don't even know which pedal does what. I'm totally clueless. If he ever has a heart attack in the car, he's just going to have to die on the side of the road. I would not know how to do all the shifty parts and the pushing parts. I don't know what's happening there. So that's how little of a car person I am. So I just feel very out of place at a car meeting where all these car guys are talking about car stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, I like the color of that one. It's pretty.
That's all you need to know. That's what
I
say too.
But I feel like a himbo. I feel like a dummy.
All right, Cloud Car in the ESP box.
That box is like...
Boxes a little wibbly, but it's all there. No ripped tabs or anything. The only thing is the POP has been cut. But I got to tell you something. Let me tell you something. I've never had a Cloud Car whose landing gear was this tight. Ever. They're always super loose. Guess what? Front sticker and back sticker. This is... I wish we could keep it for the museum. No, the reason we're not keeping any of this for the museum is because it has boxes and we don't want to separate it from its boxes.
Yeah,
I'd be keeping a bunch of these pieces.
Would not... I don't feel good about... separating things that these things have existed. We got these from the original owner.
Yep.
They have existed in these boxes
And it's a toy show.
For 40 plus years. I cannot be the person that decides to separate a Cloud Car from its box. I can't do that. Once I sell it, it goes out into the ether, and whoever buys it does whatever they want. I can't be the guy that does that. I'm a nostalgianeer. I'm preserving that. and I don't want to separate that. How's our sound this week? I moved where our microphone is. How
cool.
are we?
You moved it again?
Well,
It's
now it's
directly
on the
behind your-
bar. So now it's like literally right.
Oh.
So it should be between the camera and the thing, so when Selena talks, it's not getting blocked, and it's a little more on your side.
Glad I knew that, because otherwise I might have pushed the laptop forward at
I
some
was
point.
gonna mess with it, but then we had the thing with the wheel, and I didn't have time, and then I totally forgot about it until just now. So hopefully our sound is good.
So
all
these
sound
boxes
good.
don't
Thank you.
have inserts, or it'd be way more expensive. But
So we've got complete in box, no inserts, and no POPs.
yeah,
Okay. And this is a cloud car, right?
yeah,
We're pricing on the fly, I imagine.
yeah. We're gonna price this cloud car on the fly.
Cloud car complete.
For
I
a
hope
second.
some of our IC people.
I want a premium on because the cloud car itself is in such nice shape, but I don't want to go too cuckoo with it.
Dave, stay tuned if you want to hear more about meeting Michael J. Fox yesterday. I have a lot. I'm still processing all of my emotional baggage from yesterday. But I'm going to let Justin sell a few things before I go off on a tangent. Selena, the comments are not like scrolling.
I noticed that.
I'm not sure what's up with that. We just got to stay up on it.
Man, this seems like a low price for this, but I'll let it go. $85 for the
What?
cloud car. Yeah, they're not.
All right. Are they all loosey goosey?
Probably. I'm not playing with it though.
All right.
I'm basing this on sold listings on eBay.
Yeah. I mean, as we do. These Joes look great on this stand. We should just leave them there.
Maybe they're visiting. Norm is excited about the cloud car. He's like, cloud car. Oh. Norm, do you mean claim?
He said claim.
Claim Cloud.
Oh, I thought it said cloud car. I'm not
No,
even.
it's just
I'm
claim
sorry.
cloud.
Norm, thank you so much.
Justin
That's
is
my
obviously,
bad.
Justin is obviously still emotionally drained from yesterday. I mean, I wasn't the only person that got to meet somebody awesome yesterday.
Dude, Norm, I've never seen a nicer one. I want to be honest with you, man. I hate to sound like, it's amazing. It's the best cloud car ever.
This is the best cloud call you will ever see in
I
your
don't
life.
I don't mean to sound like that, but the car itself,
Oh, I forgot to
the
turn that
stickers
light
are
off.
beautiful. Go ahead.
I'm not going to get up and do it now.
I'll do it when I put this away.
It's fine. The lighting is just fine. I'm a little washed out though, but I'm translucent by nature, so it's totally fine.
So we paid a lot for this Star Wars collection. What I'm trying to do right now is get back to even because we kept some nice stuff for the store. The store gets nice stuff.
Yeah, what did we keep for the store? Do we
A
want
blue snag.
to tell the folks know? A blue snag, you heard that?
Oh,
How
you
are his
kept the
boots?
blue snag? You have one already.
Nice, not perfect though. So it's an affordable blue snag. It's not a ridiculous blue snag.
We have one in the museum.
Yeah, we have a museum with Selena.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
we have one in the museum.
The store got one.
I got
Now
you.
we are upgrading our 12-inch FET because we got a 100% complete one with the Wookiee braids
He's got
and
the
stuff.
Wookiee scalps. It's right over there.
So the one in the museum doesn't have that stuff, so we're gonna upgrade.
It's probably.
But I told Flounder he gets dibs
Listen,
on that one.
being a VIP first of all gets you dibs, but being like present, like clear and present danger, being present in the moment that the item is purchased by us.
Well,
also
I gotta
really
tell you,
helps.
Flounder is a FET
Oh,
person. He's a FET.
you did
Dude.
a dump. Are you okay?
He's a good dude. I like him a lot. You know,
You heard it here first. We like Flounder.
we like everybody. We like
He's Johnny. Geez, Flounder is jealous of the FET.
But so he bought. We did the same thing. He got the original museum FET because we have a museum here as well. We're still collectors, so we have our own Star Wars collection.
Now,
that's
is
here,
that
so-
already over there in the case? Because I know it's about time for us to pop that bad boy open.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna
Flounder
replace
got
the
our original. It was like
magnets.
just incomplete, but it was a nice 12-inch FET. Because we found another one that was almost complete. Well, now we found. He's up
So
there.
now we're upgrading again.
He's up there.
Chris Lamont is here. Hello, Chris. Speaking about It's a Toy Show, someone else who was here for the show.
Dude, have we sold everything? Oh my God.
I mean, according to that, you're giving it away.
No, you sold everything
This is
and
like a cup.
Turret and Probot.
Oh, hello.
oh, and Probot.
Yeah, the Probot's there.
The
Which
box
is cool.
could use a little. So there are people that can iron boxes to get them straight again.
Kerry used to do it with G.I. Joe
Yeah,
boxes.
that's not something that we do. Like we don't, as far as
No, have fun. We price it
preservation,
right.
restoration, we tend to leave things the way we find them and sell them. Like, other than like a wipe down with a baby wipe or something like that, we tend to leave things as opposed to restoration.
This actually has. Its,
preserving.
look how white this is.
It's so white. That's ridiculous.
It's so white it's washed out under the lights.
Hashtag Probot so white.
Probot so white. The box again, pop is cut out. It would display better if it was a little bit straighter. So if you know a guy who does that box ironing thing, you're gonna want to give him a call. But
Sometimes you could stuff them with packing material.
yeah, the bottom is a little bit bowed out, but the colors itself, I mean, look at that. That looks like it literally just came off the assembly line. It's freaking beautiful. The colors are very beautiful. The tape isn't super yellow. Like a lot of times it's really brittle and really yellow and gross. We're not having that problem with this. But again, the bottom is a little mew. So I'm going to turn it upside down so it stands a little better. Where do you run off to?
I went to go check the price on our turret
Yeah.
in the store because it's uncut. I don't know if the stickers
Dude,
are.
this is so nice. Like the top of the turret, I don't want to force it open because I feel like I might break it because it's so tight and like the hinge is so nice. I don't want to mess with that. That is very nice. In the meantime, while you're looking that up, I do have some busy work over here that we could do. So you can go to camera 2 once I give this a spin.
Yep, I'm waiting for the
I gotta go
Alright,
back
guys,
to
I'll get
page
you a
1.
price in a minute.
Yeah, you do your thing. We're just gonna do a little spin. We're all over the place here. I've got a Smurfette plush. She's in pretty decent shape. She's got a couple little marks, but nothing too serious. She's only $7. So listen, she's got a few marks. She's good to go. She's only $7. Her hair's coming out a little bit. She's $7. It's all good. We also have 2 My Little Ponies here. Our VIPs snagged up some of the other ones that we had ready to go, and some of them are going to go in the store to replace the ones we sold at its toy show, because I got a really great collection right before the show, put them all in there, and we sold a ton of them.
Yeah,
we
Ponies just-
did sell a fair few.
You ready?
No, you go ahead.
Yeah.
You're just-
I've got a Glory here. Her symbol is, she's pretty white. She's not perfect, but she's pretty white. Her symbol, which always happens with Glory because it's that glitter symbol, it's pretty worn down, but she doesn't have any serious like bodily injury of any kind. $10 on Glory. And I also have a Minty. She is a flat foot Minty, but I'm going to show you her feet. Every one of her feet, three of her feet have holes. It looks like someone like actually like drilled her down to like, or put push pins in her feet to sit her straight. So she does have a little bit of damage on the bottom of her feet, and she has some tail rust here, but I cannot believe what flat-foot Minties are doing right now. $18 for her if you're interested. If she was a minty, you'd be looking at 30, 40, even more. So I literally cannot believe what My Little Ponies are doing right now. I don't get them in very often, so I don't really look up prices all that often. When I do get them in, I'm always blown away by the fact that they're just up. It's crazy. Worst living creature to be, Smurfette. One girl surrounded by guys. There were a few other female Smurfs. There was like a little, what was the girl Smurf's name?
There was more female Smurfs?
Yeah, she was like a tomboy. She had like pigtails and roller skates.
I don't even remember Smurfette.
Brainy?
That's not Brainy. That's Brainy has the glasses and he's like, well, actually,
I was making a joke.
he's the me. Brainy is the me. Freddie is here. Hello, Freddie. We missed you at the show, but we understand you were out and about. Hope you had a great time. I have no more stalling, so
You don't have to stall. 120 for the Probot and with the
you want to put it up here so everybody can see it?
with the box and the instructions.
We're doing 120 on the turret and Probot.
Actually, this has been cleaned, so I might as well pull it.
Oh, do we need some baggies? Oh no, the whole thing.
The
Got it.
mailway
Yeah.
stand, yeah.
I thought you meant some good Joes.
Andrew CZ.
120
Gleaming turret and
Andrew
Probot.
CZ.
How badass is that?
It's pretty cool.
Andrew, I won't even put it on the stand then.
And I'm now out of room for stuff people claimed. There are worse problems to have. Sam, let me get a couple easels.
I guess I'll do Mazinga next.
I love that Tucker's just
Shipping
chilling with
Mazinga is
that.
going to be a pain in the bizalls.
The big one is big and dumb.
I was just going to say, you don't need the big dumb one.
No, one
Box Star Wars.
Need another?
Yeah, let me get 3.
It was so cool. That's the one thing. Listen, we don't charge for our show. You know what I mean? Like that's how Frank started it. That's how it is. There's no charge to set up it. It's a toy show. But that's why Justin's out there shopping early, because that makes it worth it to find collections like this.
That's why.
And I didn't buy everything he had. I left something for the next guy.
And that's why, and again, thank you to our amazing volunteers, Alex, Mike, and Kevin, that helped us out with the show.
Oh my God.
They got to sweat the small stuff
You want to put that on there?
so that we didn't have to, and you were actually able to
Circulate.
do the other thing about the show that is so
Percolate.
important, and that's the circulating action going on. How many female Smurfs were there? There were
Just
at least
one.
no. There was just one to start, but then there was the one with the pigtails. She had like a blue dungaree outfit, I think, and roller skates, and I think Baby Smurf might have been a girl too. Like I'm not sure. And there's at least two. Not only does Drew Bear have all this hot stuff, he has all of the boxes.
Nice.
All right, guys, I have got just book one from the Dungeons and Dragons basic set. As you can see, it's been around the block. Some of the interior pages. The middle page is loose. It does have some staple rust. Other than that, it's all it's all together. It's contained in its own self, but as you can see, it has seen better days. $15 on that.
There was a time when this was all the D&D books there were. This and the
Yes, there was a time when there were no other D&D books. Did I write that down? Yeah, there it is. $15. And then again, it's just book one.
Eric P. claim D&D rules.
Okay. All right, Eric. Thank you, sir. Another VIP. Claiming away. All right. What else we got going on here? Is that literally everything?
Well, we still have giant
Oh, you got your Mazinga.
Mazinga.
I could talk about Marty McFly now if you're ready. If you need a minute.
I don't need a minute.
All right. Well, I don't want to interrupt you if you're good. I can wait until.
So he doesn't have any of his missiles, but he's got both horns in his head. He has both fists. Just no missiles and no stickers, but they actually sell repro stickers. He's gigantic and amazing and one of the toy grails. I mean, that's what else can you say about this guy?
He's Tucky scale.
$225 for this guy.
And we're okay shipping him. I think he'll be alright with some bubble wrap.
Yeah. He's actually a very decent
He looks
plastic.
pretty sturdy.
He is. This is a 1970s.
There was a rush. Oh, they were both the Caro rushes. I love that.
Oh,
I
they've
love
been
it.
waiting.
I love
That's
it.
awesome. You know that they, you know they've been waiting. That's so good. Mark has been posting some pictures. Thank you, Mark and Dina.
Thank you guys.
I'm glad it's going to people's a collection we know. That's one of my favorite things about this. Did you see the picture Mark posted of Dina's Care Bears?
Yes.
I'm a little bit.
Are you a little bit jealous?
A little bit. I don't know what that thing is that they were sitting on. Like it's a vehicle we don't have.
There's like a bigger cloud car, I think.
Yeah, it's like a bigger cloud car.
And then there's like a.
And it's not a Star Wars car. Look at this guy. He's clean. I gotta tell you, he's clean. He's usually these are just grimy, and he is very clean. Mark, get some repro stickers for him. It'll be awesome.
I'm in a weird place with repro
So far
stickers.
we've only had two. We've had 3 or 4 of these over the years.
Yeah.
But since we've been here and at this location,
Yeah.
we've had 2 that we didn't keep for the museum. Mark Acaro and George Scully got them. How cool is that?
Is that the one that George got for Christmas?
Yes.
They set up like a whole
Yes.
treasure hunt to go
Yes.
find your
Oh, nice.
Christmas gift.
I'm
Stomping
actually-
around the snow out at Christmas time.
I'm also in a weird place about repro stickers. For my Death Star, I bought repro stickers, but I didn't put them on.
Yeah.
I wanted it to have them, but I don't want them on it.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense at all outside my head.
And we've still been going back and forth. We have a lot of vintage Weebles and Fisher-Price like play sets, and they got damaged in storage. And we have been fighting amongst ourselves to do we want to get repro stickers or leave them
But
as
the
they
problem
are.
is we're not fighting against each other. Like
No,
it-
we're fighting with ourselves.
Yeah, like we're both on both sides.
Yeah, we're not fighting amongst ourselves. We're fighting an inner battle. What is? Oh, this is your stuff now.
Yeah. Are you done with your? Did you say prices on that stuff?
I did. Yeah. Listen, the Glory has seen better days, and the Minty also. She's priced okay. She can just go in the store.
We need stuff for the store anyway.
Well, there is a giant
Can you repeat the price on the
box.
ponies?
Oh, sure. Sling, go to camera too. As a
Yeah,
matter of
no.
fact. Smurfette is $7. She's got some. I don't want to call it grime. She's been around. Minty. She's a flat-foot Minty. She does have tail rust, and she does have some holes in the bottom of her feet that someone poked through. She does have flat feet, though. I said 18 originally. Let's go to 15 on her. She does have tail rust, which, unless you remove the tail, is not really too fixable. And Glory is $10. She's bodily in good shape, but her symbols do have rub. Those glitter symbols are impossible to keep nice. I see a hiss. Oh, is that a customized hiss?
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of the ones we like painted and all that. Alright. We took the easels down. I brought easels out so I could talk about Michael J. Fox.
What do they have to do? What do easels have to do with Michael J. Fox?
I was gonna put the stuff on the easels and talk about it.
Do it.
Hal wants me to claim Smurfette, but stick it in the box for Alicia. Hal, I can do that.
Mallory claiming glory.
All right. Thank you guys for your claims.
Double A or triple A? Selena, can you hand me 3 AA batteries? They're right behind you in this.
Double A, you said?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for those plushie / pony claims. Yeah, Minty has seen better days, but she still has a lot of life left in her. The holes in her feet aren't terrible. It definitely looks like someone just like jabbed her with a like rusty nail or something. Alright.
Right now she's got pony tetanus.
Well, she does have a rusty tail, so maybe she does have pony tetanus. I love that. Yeah, Mallory, she's not in bad shape, Glory. She just needs a little, if you want to repaint her symbols, she just needs a little TLC. Ugh, Smurfette. Are you okay there? You alright?
Yeah, I think I'm just looking.
This is one of the ones we customized. Was this in a dial, or did we just do this for
I
fun?
just did this when I first started.
I keep forgetting that this is sitting up here. I also have this thing. This is the large size My Little Pony collector case. Now, it is not... No, Mal, thank you. Thank you. Another VIP. Love you guys. This is in decent shape. It displays well, but it does have some issues. It does still have its handle up on top, but you can see that the snap... There's a snap flap. It snaps into the snap. It's on the top there.
Snap flap to the
snap flap. They're always really fragile because they're sort of like... They're not perforated, but they just sort of have like a thing in them. They tend to fall off or get cut off or whatever.
Like the hinge part is really thin.
So that is missing. The side here just has a little bit of a ding in it. You can see that right there. And the front plastic. Selena, if you go to camera 2 for me. Just the bottom front plastic, we can get that in. You can see it's coming up on the side there. These, like, Tara Toy Core figure cases were always, like, this plastic-covered, like, board. The fact that any of them survived is amazing. This one, I do not want to ship this because it's going to cost as much or more to ship it as I want for the thing. If you're a VIP, I will absolutely ship it to you, no problem. If you're not a VIP, I want local pickup only, if that's all right with all y'all. And I had... I think I had 2... I said $25 on the case.
How many ponies does it hold?
Yeah, let me open it up. The inside's got a few. You know, go back to camera 2. Tara, I see your claim. I just want to make sure you get a good look at the inside. It's got a little bit of a sag to it. It's not. These are always hammered. Always hammered. I'm surprised it's in this nice of shape. And that is going to my Kimsies. Thank you guys. Ah, love it. $25 for the Kimsies. What do you got going on over there?
Just trying to see if the battery's still, the electronics still working.
We ran a light into this.
It's got 2 lights. But the batteries fit very loosely in the battery case. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, it's a little odd. Alright, while you're doing that, Bernie wants to know if we follow HasLab. Tomorrow the new HasLab vehicle is being unveiled.
I didn't know vehicles. Yo, I follow, and I tried to pre-order as many things I can.
He thinks it's the Armadillo, but everyone else thinks it's the Dragonfly.
I think it's going to be a Vamp.
That makes sense.
I don't think a Dragonfly is going to happen. That's gigantic.
Maybe
in that scale.
That's a little tank,
possibly.
Right? Or a little...
Armadillo is what he's talking about. That's a little tank.
Oh, I mean the little... The All-Striker, what is that thing?
It's a Jeep.
Yeah,
it's
like
like
a little Jeep thing.
Dune buggy.
Yeah, exactly. Dune buggy is what I was trying to say. Andrew, thank you for watching. Be on the lookout in your Facebook for your invoice later on in the evening. Rob loves the HasLab Proton Pack. We filmed a whole thing with Emily with hers.
We did.
She still has that footage she's going to edit eventually.
Editing is hard. We did a review of Conan Barbarian.
Eric thinks it's going to be a Vamp Mark II. Do you need my little fingers?
Why specifically Mark II?
Little fingers?
Eric, well, why do we specifically think that it's going to be the tan one? Is there hints to that? I'm just asking. I don't have any idea.
Oh, look, it's got lights in the front and then that one on top.
Yeah. I don't know why it's not working now. And this one I got a reglow. It fell off the bottom. I love this thing, so I'm not even going to bother putting it up.
You mess with it all that time, and you're like, I'm not even gonna sell this. I like it too much.
No.
No.
Dude, so this was a 25th anniversary hiss.
And we painted it and customized it and put lights in it that light
Camera
up.
2.
One of the lights fell off the bottom there. I just need
It's
to
got
get
to be
stuff
glued
back.
back underneath the fuse.
Yeah.
It's super easy. But it's like, we did a lot of
Dry brushing.
dry brushing and
Washing and dry brushing.
gluing some stuff to it. Just making it look more.
It's a Joe vehicle that matches the hiss, is what HasLab said.
That's interesting.
Is the hiss red?
No, it is black.
Black.
I love the tread on those.
Well, it could be a
Shape of
fang.
it.
Aren't the fangs black?
If anybody wants this, $50. I mean, I put a lot of time and effort into it. Well, the fangs on a Joe vehicle, though.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
A fang makes sense because it's a smaller. I see them actually. I don't think it would be a HasLab. I see them doing a fang, kind of how they did the Ram in just their box set.
You did such a good job packing all this stuff. It looks really good.
I think I have 3 of these.
This is like Christmas. It looks like Christmas lights. Like, I can't tell what's happening here.
Marco Caro's gonna be like, I spent all my money on Mazinga.
What the heck even? What even is this thing? Is this an aliens thing?
Nope.
Is that spider webs all over it?
No, it's like hoses and guns and stuff.
I think there's spider webs on it.
Ammunition.
I think there's also spider webs on it.
Oh, there might be from being in. I don't know. I don't think it is.
Oh, it's Matrix. Okay, Al. Slanty
Yeah.
camera too, if you wouldn't mind.
This is probably the coolest mech ever made for G.I. Joe scale.
Can we
figures.
not forget to do Tucky Bucks before the end of the stream?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna forget.
I have 3 of these, I believe. I think the only, if there even is an issue,
So these are Matrix mechs. What are these things called?
Mifoon's Last Stand. They're just mechs.
Mifoon. Eric thinks they're going to go more missiles than guns, as they can do more launching stuff than shooting. Is this a Kenner Ed 209?
Okay, that makes sense, Eric, that the Vamp 2 has missiles instead of guns. Alright, thank you. That makes sense. Some of these have been repaired because the shoulders break easy, but I don't know if this one has one. Oh, yeah, it has. You can't tell at all. So, look. If you look at the top here, I had to put screws in the top. You can't even tell. But there's a screw here and a screw there, keeping this together because these shoulders were the most brittle things ever in the world.
Matrix mech. You got 3 of them, you said.
I believe so. Oh, it's so awesome.
Is this where you put it up and decided that you don't want to sell it, so you put a ridiculous price on it?
I gotta see what they're doing, like, because it'll be a deal because it's been repaired or like bulked up. It's McFarlane.
Do you need a minute? Because I can stall and talk about Michael J. Fox. All right. So I have been a fan of Michael J. Fox since 1985. He was like my first crush as a kid. I was 5 or 6 at the time, and I've just always like had a thing. Michael J. Fox is like my guy. Like Justin's guy is Arnold, my guy is Michael J. Fox. So, after his diagnosis with Parkinson's disease, which was really crappy, every time he comes around to do a convention, I miss him. The dates don't work out, or we're somewhere else, or whatever. I heard he was coming around in June of this year, and especially after the documentary he just did that came out, that was amazing. I knew I had to go. I have got to meet Michael J. Fox. And I knew I wanted to get a picture with him and an autograph. But I didn't just want to go and get a random 8x10 sign. In 1986, Kermit, who was behind the counter here, helped me write a fan letter to Michael J. Fox.
She was like...
I was 6. I was 6, yeah. I was absolutely... In 1986, 1985 to 86, I was 6 years old. I have no recollection of what the letter said. I probably drew a little picture. I don't remember. If I had to guess, though...
I dimly remember, like, me writing it, us composing it, and then me writing it and you signing it at the bottom and drawing a little picture.
I bet you signed your other name.
Well, of course I did, because that's how the card was addressed back to me. So, many months went by, and I eventually got a postcard in the mail with a picture of Michael J. Fox on it. And on the back, it's not actually signed. On the back, it just says, "Thanks for your support." And it's like a fake, printed
like a stamp
signature.
kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just like it's a printed signature. So I decided that was going to be the thing that I brought for him to sign.
We actually have 2 of them, don't we?
No.
Oh, I thought there were 2. Oh, I'm thinking of the monkeys one. Never mind.
We have a monkeys one? Now
Yeah.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I'll show it to you later.
So this postcard has been tacked up on my wall, my bedroom wall, for probably 15 or more years.
Found another museum piece.
When I was a kid. Once it came off my bedroom wall, it lived in my backpack that I carried everywhere with me for a long time. It became one of my prized possessions as a kid. Because, how often do you get to write to someone that you're, are madly in love with, and they actually write you back? Wrote me back.
She was 6. I was about 13, 14 at the time. And I had discovered that you could get, addresses to write to celebrities at that were better than just, P.O. Box whatever. You could find out who their agent was and track down the office and write to the office. And
Which is obviously what we did.
Yeah, and that stood you a better chance of getting a reply.
So fast forward to yesterday. I'm in my Marty McFly outfit, which I happen to have, because I love Back to the Future and Michael J. Fox. And, it was a little stressful because there was a lot of things happening at the convention and a lot of confusion about where people were supposed to go, where and when and all that. But going through the line, being in the same room as Michael J. Fox was very emotional for a lot of reasons. I mean, he's getting up there in years and he's not in the greatest of health. To be of an age where you start seeing your icons falling in front of you, it's a little emotional. And also, I've loved him since I was 5. So
it also reminds you of your own
mortality. Yeah. So it was very emotional in that regard. But the photo op was first, and it was very fast. I didn't have time to cry because it was fast. It's okay, go, okay, stand, okay, go, okay, sit, okay, go. But then the autograph was a little later, and everybody in line, 7-10 people in front of me, 7-10 people behind us. A lot of the people were actually they were resellers. I guess they were having things signed to resell, which I don't. As a fan, I wouldn't do that. As a fan, a person who's a fan who also has a store, I wouldn't do that.
I think that's crap.
Slayer, the comments are scrolling, if you wouldn't mind. Family Ties. Yeah, that's probably where I saw him first, Bernie, before even Back to the Future ever happened. I'm sure I saw him on Family Ties first. So, and everybody had, a few people had, 8x10s that they had gotten from the show, the con. The guy right in front of me actually had 2 movie posters that he was getting signed. And when we went through the line, there was no talking. No one was saying anything. It was very, it felt almost like a hospital room. It was so clinical, and, there's 5 people all handling things and going in line and doing this, that, and the third. And so we get in the room, and there's actually stanchions, around him, so you can't get close to him while he's doing the signing. But when I put my little thing down and they moved it around, he wasn't even looking up at people. He was just signing, focusing all his energy, just getting his signature good.
Yeah, he was just like this.
Because
it probably takes him a lot to be able to...
I imagine it must take a lot of concentration and effort for him physically to be able to do that. So he's just focusing, and he actually has someone holding the item for him so he can just focus on signing it. And when my item comes up, he obviously stopped.
He actually went like this.
He looked at it he couldn't believe what he was seeing. It was so strange.
He was like, "What's this?"
It blew his mind.
And no one else, I said, no one else in line had even said a word. No one was even saying thank you or please or anything. It was kind of weird. But I took a step forward, and maybe I shouldn't have taken, and said, Mr. Fox, thank you so much. This has been with me a long time. Thank you for giving me the chance to have it signed. And we had a minute, we looked at each other, had a moment where he wasn't looking at anybody else, so I felt
he looked right at her, which he didn't look at.
He wasn't looking at anybody. He was focusing all of his energy just on signing and making sure his signature looked good for everybody.
You could tell he got a kick out of it,
so
and he drew a little heart.
Me and him had a minute, and I'm going to show everybody at home here.
Second.
Check this out. Listen, it was a minute to me.
Oh, I'm not trying to take it from you.
No, you are. You had to correct me.
I am not at all. It was beautiful.
I want everybody to see this thing. I have carried this thing around for 38 years, and I got a little heart. I got a little heart out of Michael J. Fox. I was over the moon.
He didn't draw a heart on anybody else's thing.
No. Listen, and I am that petty. I went on the internet and looked at his autograph. I cannot find another example of a heart on any autograph that he's done. So I'm not saying that I'm that special, but I did a lot of Googling last night. I couldn't find it anywhere. So that was my little moment with him. I feel like, I hope that at least for 1 minute, he didn't feel like a commodity. Because I really feel like they got him slapped in his chair.
Nobody is there doing things they don't want to be doing.
That's what I would like to think. Like, I don't think he's like, listen, there's no elder abuse. It's not like Stan Lee is getting like strapped to a chair and made to sign things. I don't think that's going on. He has all of his wits about him, and he's totally able to have, he can think. He's still all up there.
Yeah, meanwhile, he probably pulled 100K yesterday.
Listen, I don't feel bad about all the money I'm sure he made, but there was an aspect to it that definitely made me feel like there was a commodity aspect to it, especially when we walked into the room. It was so quiet, and no one was saying thank you, no one was saying please, none of that.
The whole thing sounds weirdly sterile.
It was very sterile.
It is very sterile.
And I also got a picture with him. You guys want to see that? I'm happy because he's smiling in my picture. Every other picture I saw of him with anyone else, he either was like not making any face at all, or he was actually like sad looking. So I feel good that we got like a nice picture. I think he liked my outfit. Matt said the same thing. My Stanley autograph story was awful. I felt so bad for him. When we met Peter Mayhew, I also felt very bad because he had just come back from a break and he didn't look like he wanted to be back. And I don't want to feel like, you never want to feel like you're taking advantage of someone, but I definitely got that vibe in this room with Michael J. Fox. Like, no one was even talking. Like, everything was just so like. So I had to say something.
What kind of case do you have that in?
It's just like a photo box.
Cool.
So I have 2 of the Miffun's Last Stands.
You have 2, not 3.
50 if I don't have to ship it. 50 each. 60 if I gotta ship it. Will you take those batteries and see which way they go and see if your little hands can get that?
Sure, for 60 shipped, right?
Yeah. Actually, this probably comes off.
So that's my Michael J. Fox story.
My wife was. It was a beautiful day.
I literally was in tears before we even left the room.
Yes.
Like, I'm sure he was laughing at me because I'm just sitting there like bawling.
Oh, I'm sure there's been people in tears before.
I'm sure, yeah.
Oh, he was a huge star. So like, I'm sure there was like there was Beatles moments where people were like,
Oh,
"Oh,
I'm
my
sure.
God."
It was a huge deal.
But the fact that it was just like signed, and they were sliding this stuff forward.
They
It was a conveyor belt.
I was way over here when he got my card, and I ran over.
It was a conveyor belt. They would just slide it and hold it in front of him, and he would sign it. And you could tell it was hard for him. And they would slide it, move over, and he would just sign it. And they slid it, and he went like this. He put his hands out, and she started talking, which nobody else was talking.
Nobody. As a matter of fact, when I started talking, the lady was like, excuse me.
Yeah,
like,
so,
they didn't want me to talk.
And then he looked up at her, and it took him some doing. Like, you could tell. And, like, gave her a look and looked back down and then drew the little heart. And it was... I'm so glad that you had that moment after a stressful day.
Yeah, it was very... So, I don't want to poop on the day at all. Philly Fan Expo needs to get their stuff together.
Listen, it's hard to wrangle that.
I'm sure it's hard, but, like...
So I said 50 on the Miffuns, right?
Yes. 50
These are Joe Mechs from the 90s, man. I don't even remember what they're from. I might be way off with these.
No, I'm not writing down prices. I'm playing with this thing, so give me a second.
One has antennas, the other one doesn't have antennas. One has a black box on its back, on the back of its head. If you look, this one has green. There you go.
We got lights, we got cameras. Bitchin' technology.
Cool.
Front and back.
They both work.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
What about the other one? You couldn't get that one
I couldn't get
to
it to work, no.
All right. You want me to fiddle with it or not?
Rob Fain would like to know if he missed the price on RoboCop ED209.
I didn't do them yet, Rob. He's very discolored, which happens a lot with these. Oh, this is one of my best customs. Now, the cool thing about this custom is if you look at the...
You want me to turn it on?
those Joe Mechs, 25 a piece.
Joe Mechs?
I think they're from the early 2000s or late 90s.
How many of them do you have?
2 of them. There's one with antennas and one doesn't have antennas, so just be clear on which one you
Did
want.
you say 25?
Yeah. That's got to be a deal on these. They're super cool. I don't even know which Joe era they're from.
Antenna Joe.
Eric P. claiming Antenna Joe mech.
Thank you, Eric. This is personal Justin stuff from hasn't seen the light of day since we had a basement.
Funny, The Light of Day, a Michael J. Fox movie.
It is. So look at this, guys. I never liked that his tanks were like a glass canopy, so I made it like a canopy like it has
Let me turn the lights on so they can see all the lights, cameras in action here.
I made this with my own 2 hands.
Oh.
And you can spin the gun because it has lights too.
I'll just turn it around so they can see it. There you go. You got the lights on the top.
The turret still turns though.
I don't want to mess with it because
Yeah.
maybe that's why that one doesn't light up. So I'll let whoever buys it mess with it. Emily's hoping to meet Tim Curry at New York Comic Con. If you guys can get tickets, we stopped going to New York Comic Con.
This is a super cool hiss.
It's
I mean, I
always
don't
so
know what to
crowded.
tell you.
Is this the same as the other one?
Yeah, I guess $50 on this hiss too if you want it. On one of Justin's custom hiss tanks. Ed 209. He is the vintage one. He is discolored though. Not broken, but you can see this side is a little greener than blue, and this side is still blue. I mean, whoever had it probably had it in a window or something. $20, Rob, if you want it, or whoever. But you know, $20. Nobody wants Miffoons.
I mean, I don't know.
They're fucking awesome.
They're cool. Everybody knows how much you like them.
It's alright. You know, I like car payments better.
Okay, we've claimed there was a little run on him, the 209, but it looks like Eric P came in first.
Oh, rock and roll! Wow, the exact same. On the same platform, the exact same thing.
Ed 209's a little queasy. He had a rough
He did.
trip.
He's a little upset.
Sorry, I'm just sitting here staring at my little heart.
It was a big deal to even get that postcard back from him. He was so big at the time. I wasn't even sure we'd get anything back.
I mean, this was the height.
Eric claimed this too.
This was the height of Michael J. Fox fever.
Like
Can you guess how that elevator ride went?
I really am surprised we even got the. I just remember getting it out of the mailbox and being so excited that it even came.
I forget what I named this. This is a 25th anniversary conquest from I think it was like a Target exclusive. I made my own Night Force version of the conquest. I didn't do Night Force stickers though. I should have went the extra mile, but I painted it. It's beautiful. Again, it's 25th anniversary, so it fits 25th anniversary figures.
It doesn't fit vintage figures, right? Because of the way the legs
Oh no,
are.
it fit vintage figures.
Really?
It's the opposite.
Okay.
I even painted in the cockpit, man. I don't know if you could see in there.
I'm just staring at my picture of Michael J. Fox.
I even detailed
Oh, that's cool.
the cockpit. You know, a little leather for Slipstream. I don't know, $50 for my custom conquest.
$50. Are all these customs? What's this gray one? This brown one?
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, it's a custom.
Did you paint that?
I actually bought that from someone. It's one of my favorite customs ever because it's my favorite version of the his tank. This guy's who inspired me. He was a customizer named Fireflied back in the day on like histank.com. I don't even know if he's still around. A couple of the missiles need to be re-glued. This thing is just so extra. Look, there's a ladder that leads up to the gun. It's the best version of the his tank. This thing is so awesome.
We've claim from Jack on Conquest.
Thank you, Jack.
I sounded very robotic there.
All of the cobwebs are complimentary. Pew, pew, pew.
You can pull it. I need the space.
I don't know where to put it. Running out of space.
I don't know what to charge for the Firefly one, man. That's pretty serious.
I'm gonna need all this bubble wrap to ship this stuff.
Tucky's
That's fine.
asleep in his jacket.
Don't worry, darling. You're safe and sound back here in 1955. 1955?
If anybody wants
great.
that custom Firefly one, $75. It's better than my stuff. Super awesome. This is me doing an Arctic hiss. So funny story, I started calling my Cobra Special Forces D19 because when I used to go in Target, when I was collecting 25th Anniversary Joe's,
True story.
I was army building, and everything I couldn't purchase at the time, I would buy whatever they have on the shelf, but if I couldn't get it all at that moment, I would go into D19 aisle, which was like the towel aisle, lift the bottom of the rack and hide all the figures down there. So every time I went to Target, I would go down to D19 and clear all the stuff. So
That's a dick move.
yeah, total dick move. I would actually hate myself now.
You've grown as a person.
Have I?
Not really. You've just moved your dickdom to other places. What is that thing?
This was when I started. I wanted to do a.
Did you say a price on the Arcticus?
No.
Okay.
Somebody saying that?
No, I'm just you went off on a tangent of D19. Mark, LOL, God, you were one of those.
Mark, I was. And Mark worked at the store, so he probably found that kind of stuff all the time.
I was going to say, did anybody ever find it? You come back and find your cash.
I had less stuff at Toys R Us, and then I went back and they had waxed the floor a couple times.
Oof.
So the things were like stuck to the floor with wax.
Because the wax gets underneath.
Yeah. This is. You want to see if this one works?
Bernie, this was a long time ago. I've been with Justin for 20 years.
I am not that guy
It was
anymore.
a long time ago, yeah.
So I also had the idea. I thought it'd be cool to make a his tank like this. This was like a Joe version, but you see how it's like a flat panel? I was gonna make. What's that word for?
I don't know how to get these out again.
What's that word for? You could put different things. Like it's a flat truck, and you could put like different weapon systems on it. There's a word for you being able to use different things on it.
No idea.
And it's not just
Modular?
thank you, modular. That's exactly. I had the idea to make modular, accessories to go on these things. How did this work? I don't remember.
Even my tiny fingers can't get in here. Oh, I just lost it.
Yeah, so the idea was to make little things to put on the modular thing, but the gun came unglued or broke, which always happens. So that was a modular thing. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to sell that.
Mission configurable.
Yeah, that too. Thank you. That's Hal, isn't it? Yep. What else is in these cases? Custom stuff's tough.
I mean, it's one of a kind.
Oh, it's the other Firefly vehicle. This guy was a great customizer.
How the heck? Does the hiss open up in any other way that I'm not aware
The
of?
gun turns and comes off, so you can get your fingers in there more. I can take the gun off if you want. You got to get into a certain spot. This thing was super unique. He took a hiss and put it backwards on the
treads?
treads,
Oh, weird.
and it gives us this awesome hot rod. Look how cool that is.
Oh, wow.
This one does not work.
Okay. Again, I'll take $50 for this. Look how cool this is. This is a small Firefly. And look at the detail. Look at like the shovel and stuff on the back.
You said 50?
Yeah.
Did you ever say a price on this thing? You didn't because you were seeing if it was if it worked. It does not work.
Still 50 for my Arcticus.
I might just not have it in enough.
This is fucking awesome.
Let's go down any further.
Alright. This was a weird box of stuff I brought in.
Weird but interesting.
I gotta do a little gluing, and then it's just all gonna go on eBay.
Something's happening in here I don't like.
Like what?
Like there's some sort of chemical reaction happening from the batteries being in there, and it's smelling weird all of a sudden, and I can't get them out.
Look at the job I did putting the barrels in the back of that. Super cool. Oh.
Oh yeah. That's
Creepy
cool.
number one.
Here, put it on a thing. Any comic guys watching?
Beautiful condition.
VF, if
Dude,
not.
I can't believe we sold all the Star Wars.
I can. It's Star Wars, man.
They're really nice pieces at really good prices.
Yeah.
Penelope was super upset at me because like I spent so much money.
That's not. No, I'm not going to let you finish that sentence. That is not an accurate statement.
You were stressed out.
After a toy show that cost us that much to put on, I was hoping to be able to at least like pay the last bill. We bought very well at the show. At least we better have bought well.
Creepy number 1. I would say that's a VF. It's a beautiful book.
The cover is cool.
Awesome. We used to have a beat version of this. Sun Damaged. This is just gorgeous.
I priced it.
Yeah, I know.
Just let you know. You know where I put it.
Yeah. $100 if anybody wants it.
It's nice. Look at that cover. It's so cool. Comics to give you the creeps.
Creeps. The meeps.
The meeps. The creeps. The sweeps. The bleeps. When will then be now?
You missed it. Oh, alright.
I'm gonna have.
I want to get some Italian food. We gotta spin the wheel.
We gotta do Tucky Bucks.
I'm gonna have this picture of Michael J. Fox turn into a pillowcase. Life-size pillow. Alright, let's see. You gotta go to. First of all, is there a thing that says Tucker Bucks? No, it wouldn't be. I would have dragged it away. Yeah, it's not there. It's fine.
What, this?
It's not gonna show up because it's behind all the cameras.
Okay.
It's like underneath.
So I'm going to drag it?
No, don't even bother. I don't even mess with it. It's fine. We don't need it. And for any of you that don't know what Tucky Bucks are, it's a new thing that we started. I think this is the 3rd month in a row. Our VIPs are awesome, and we want to make sure that they realize how much we love them, and we want to make sure we're always giving them great excuses to be VIPs and hang out with us. Once a month, normally the last Saturday of the month.
Sorry, before you get really going, we got to claim Doug, the other G.I. Joe mech.
That's right here. So it's the same thing, it just doesn't have the antenna.
That's the one with no antennas. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Doug, for your claim.
Dude, super cool.
Where was I going? What was I saying?
So we want to give them... Oh, claim.
They're like Exo Squad.
Eric P. claiming Creepy One.
Thank you, Eric.
Where you were going with it was we like giving VIPs things.
This was going to go on the wall for $150. So Eric,
great pickup for a VIP. Eric, thank you for the claim. Yes, Tucky Bucks. So Rocky thinks that he thought that Tucky Bucks were some sort of digital currency like
we
Bitcoin.
missed Rocky this morning. Or not, this weekend.
Oh.
Friday, he said.
Oh, Friday. Oh, Rocky, I'm sorry I missed you. This weekend has just been outrageous. Yeah, we want to make sure our VIPs feel like we are giving back to them and that it's worth their time.
Know that we appreciate the hell out of that.
And
oh, Jesus, Justin.
You're right?
Yeah.
So we implemented this new thing called Tucky Bucks. And what Tucky Bucks are, if you are a VIP, we put your name on a wheel. And depending on which tier VIP you are, your name is either on the wheel once, 5 times, or 10 times, depending on what level you're at. And again, if you're interested in becoming a VIP, I have nowhere to put this stuff. I'm just going to sit here on the table. If you're interested in becoming a VIP, Selena will put the link here in the chat. It is patreon.com/FarpointToys. On the first Bartertown of every month, we give away 25 Tucky Bucks to one of our lucky VIPs, and that person gets to spend it during that month, either in store, they can use it on Bartertown, or they can use it on our online store at farpointtoys.com, as long as they let me know so I can give them a special voucher to do that. And it's just another way that we want to give back to the people that give to us and support us ceaselessly month after month and pay our property taxes.
Yep. We count on you. Not to put stress on it. I mean, you can leave anytime you like. It's okay.
You make it sound like so. It's like child support.
But, you know, it really takes stress off of our...
The fact that we provide a level of entertainment and...
When we're sitting here trying to dress dogs...
Listen, there's no we about it. I was the one trying to dress the dog. And Selena was the one trying to dress the dog. You were staring at us like we were crazy. People love Tucker. He's lovable.
Exo Squad was awesome, Bernie. No doubt. We have a nice Exo Squad.
At any rate, my point is, we are about to give away 25 Tucky Bucks to one lucky VIP.
Yep.
Selena, if I were you, what I would do is I would go to one of the windows has the wheel. We should do a Tucky telethon.
Oh, like a... Well, I don't like... Telethon means like raising money, and although that was great when we were...
dramatic repairs.
In need
of dramatic repairs.
Right.
Due to
I don't want to do
fire.
it. We're not suffering so much in the other. We need to tell them we have survived thanks to so many people backing us and loving us. that. Oh, we need a new. After Paul and doing all the sponsoring, we need a new sponsor for next week.
Yeah, we're back on the sponsor wagon.
Yeah.
So what we are about to do, as Selena is going to show you, we have put all of the VIPs' names on the wheel. And again, if you are a $5 VIP, you're on there once. Say that again.
Peek around. They can't see you. The wheel's up.
Oh.
That's
you
it.
get the point. If you're a $5 VIP, you're on the wheel once. If you're a $25 VIP, you're on there 5 times. And if you are a whopping $50 VIP, you're on there 10 entire times. We are about to spin this wheel. Selena, I would recommend that we shuffle. I like to do that before we do the spin. It's not going to make the noise. You like the noise, don't you?
Oh, well.
You might want to put the volume on if we're going to...
I mean, if we're going to do it, we might as well do it right.
Yeah, just jack that all the way up.
This, for those of you who are not a...
yeah, just shuffle that bad boy
a 25 or up backer of our Patreon, this wheel...
It's a little taste.
Is a little taste of what we do once a month on Thunderdome, which is the free claim sale.
Yes, it's sale in quotation marks. What we do is we put everybody's name on a wheel, just like this, once, just like this, and all the VIPs that are present for the event, put all their names on a wheel, take a roll call, put all their names on a wheel, spin the wheel, everybody gets a choice of a free thing, just like we're doing today. We talk about the stuff, put it up, show it off. Everybody
it's way
gets
more loose and wild, though.
Yeah, everybody, you do a lot of singing, there's a lot of off-color humor.
But the idea is they take turns.
Yeah, it's fair because everybody gets a fair turn. It's not like claiming and stuff like that. And then at the end of round 1, we go backwards, back up the list, so everybody gets at least 2 things, if not more. And then we do a big raffle at the end. So one lucky VIP gets a bunch of stuff and an extra thing. At any rate, it is time to give away 25 Tucky Bucks. Who is the lucky VIP going to be?
Let's spin it.
Let's find
Good
out.
luck, everyone.
And find out. The suspense is killing me.
Oh! Tucky Bucks! Good luck! In the truck! I'm not going to run any Alex Conco! My man who donated his time to our integral to me being able to not be insanely stressed out for It's a Toy Show. Alex is my man. Congratulations, Alex. That's freaking awesome.
Yes, Alex, congratulations. And again, you can, man, lucky times for me.
I don't know what Dark Star. It's familiar. I'm not sure.
Dark Star is is that like Black Star? Brave Star?
I guess not.
There's so
Yeah,
many
there's
stars.
stars.
Times. You mean Tucky times.
Tucky times. Congratulations, Alex.
Awesome.
Thank you for being a VIP. Now, Alex's name...
Thank you for being you, dude.
Just thank you in general, but I'm segueing this back around to talk about the VIPs
Remember
again.
next time not to turn the music up so loud now that you've moved the microphone to right up the laptop's butt?
Oh, yeah, okay. It's probably...
Yeah, it was probably pretty loud.
It was.
Could you hear me singing, I wonder?
Sorry,
We could do that again.
No.
Holy crap, my ears are bleeding.
Sorry.
we have moved the microphone.
I forgot they give the laptop a microphone enema.
Didn't think of that. Alex, again, thank you for being you, but also for being a VIP. Alex's name was on that wheel 10 times. If you want even more chances to win Tucky Bucks, you can always
Alex
go up the food chain.
Has been a supporter of us.
He's been a top tier supporter from day one.
Since day one.
He is number 2.
Even free.
He is number 2.
He really is.
There's only one VIP who was a VIP.
I didn't mean he really is like that.
Before.
Like he really is the second person.
Yes.
And the first person was like here. We didn't have to announce anything. She knew what was going on. Oh no, she didn't. It was Veronica, wasn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought it was Heather.
No,
it's not.
So with our VIPs, they have a number because they're in order, and Veronica was the first person to be a VIP.
I thought it was Heather for some reason.
Hot on her heels was Alex at number 2.
That's awesome.
My cousin Robin was number 3. I think Heather was like 4 or 5. She was up there.
Oh man.
Yeah. Black Star.
Black Star, yeah. We got a bunch of Black Star figures. Not for sale in the store. You don't come across them that much.
Brandon was in the store for the first time yesterday, and the store rocks. Brandon, we're sorry we missed you. We were too busy meeting Michael J. Fox and ugly crying in the middle of the convention
Brandon, I'm sorry we didn't meet you, man. We had, we can't always guarantee we're going to be here. I'll tell you one thing that happened in the convention center, which was really weird.
It was amazing. It was amazing. It was not weird. It was awesome. We're minding our own
hey!
business.
Aren't you guys Farpoint?
Are you guys from Farpoint? Can I get a picture with you?
Oh, God.
And we were like, okay, all right. And it wasn't any of you. It wasn't any VIPs.
It was not.
It was someone who saw us on Peg Warmers, which we need to get back with Kevin.
And someone saw us from a Toy Store Near You.
Yeah.
And I think James.
Now I'm used to it because of the band, but when it comes to Farpoint,
Alex says he's number 3 behind Tucker and Henry Cavill.
All right, well that's fair enough.
That is fair. You gotta be behind Tucker. No one's. What is Tucker doing right now?
Tucker's probably doing what he was doing before.
Tucker is.
He is
He's got the little jacket
What
on
are you
him.
doing,
Tucky.
little baby?
There's more jacket than dog in there.
Aw.
Tucky. Hey Tucker, what's this? What's this?
He's gonna walk right out of his jacket.
Oh, he is gonna walk out of his jacket.
Come
That's
on,
fine.
Tuck. What's this?
Tucker, what's this?
Come get it. A treat?
What's it? What's this? Is he stuck in his jacket?
He shook it right out.
Come
All
here,
right,
buddy.
and he leaves
Oh,
the
he's
jacket.
spinning! Oh God! Come here. You guys gotta see this. Can they see it? Here, hold on. I gotta get off camera so they can see Tucker.
Go further back so he comes
yeah,
closer.
Come here. Come here, Tucker. He's spinning crazily. Do it again. Do it again. One more time. Oh God! He's trying so hard. Here, you can have it.
He
Good
can't roll
boy.
over on the tile. He can't get the leverage.
Go back to Tucky camera.
Tucker came preloaded with with one trick. Whenever you produce a treat, he immediately tries to roll over. But if he's either on hardwood, what can he do it on? Because if he's on laminate,
Rock.
because he'll spin like that. Sometimes he'll spin like on the hardwood. He can't
Well, it's
roll over, so he'll spin in place.
It's evolving now. This is spin.
Hey, Sabatina.
And
I
that
hung out
is
with Sabatina
roll.
and
Yes.
her husband Frank, I want to say, at a car meet the other night.
Oh, nice. Brandon met us at the toy show. He was with Savannah and Savannah, the two Savannahs.
Oh!
You had Savannah squared in tow. I love that.
Okay, that's like almost a side family kind of. So that's why we're the greatest claim sale on the interwebs is because we have that dog. That's why.
Tucker is the star of Bartertown. That's
All right. Listen, we love all you guys. We're going to go eat some Italian food, I think.
Yeah, we are.
I sat and talked to Sabatina about Italian food for like 2 hours. And like our mother's cooking and, you know, all that stuff.
Oh, I love it.
Sabatina, in case you can't tell,
Probably an Italian
a
name.
little bit of Italian.
Yeah, I thought maybe that was the case.
My Alfredo awaits.
They made me feel very non-Italian between her and her husband.
Well, you're Italian.
Yeah. What
You're
does
like
that mean?
you're an American, Italian American.
Sabatina's mother is right off the boat.
That's
Yeah.
you know, you're like
A couple generations removed from that
Italian.
level.
There's a difference. I can't explain it.
Really?
Yeah,
You
you
might
know.
want to try.
So there's like actual Italian,
Right?
right? Which
Yeah.
is like
Are you gatekeeping heritage?
She is. She's not letting me
I'm
have
not.
it.
No. I'm not gatekeeping. I'm just trying to put into words what you were trying to say. You know, you're Italian.
Can we go to dinner now?
Yeah, let's go to dinner. Listen, thank all you guys. It was a very successful, except for me personally. I didn't make any money, but
What are you
It
talking
is what it is.
about? You made 50,
okay,
60, 70. You made
Yeah.
you made money.
that's an expensive car out there. So
Whose fault is
we
it you
love all
have
you
that
guys.
car? It's not their fault. It's your fault.
We'll see you next Sunday, if not before. Same bat
Same
time.
bat time, same
same bat
Actually,
channel.
if I'm not mistaken, the next time we'll see them is well, some of them anyway is going to be.
Thunderdome. We are doing May's Thunderdome, June 10th, which I think is coming up this Saturday,
What time?
6 p.m.
That's Landis Car Show. That's Landis Avenue. Cruise down Landis.
I can't fix that.
That's Cruise down Landis.
So what does that mean?
It means I'm not going to be here.
You
What?
could have told me that before we had a whole poll about when we should have it.
We'll figure it out, VIPs.
Did it not occur to you?
We love you all,
Why is
VIPs.
today?
Apparently not
Why
that
is
much.
today the day that I have to find that out live?
Tucky can carry it.
All right. Peace.
I'm just gonna shake my head. I'm sorry, VIPs. We'll figure it out.
Bye.
Bye.